Okay, I literally have nothing for this. I mean, literally nothing. Like, this film is not anything. It's nothing. It's empty. It's a hollow shell that someone poured a mold of what a superhero film might be like into it. It is upsettingly average and mediocre. There is nothing about Fantastic Four which makes you want to watch it. I'm going to start with the positives because I may as well, it's a short list. The acting's alright, the cinematography is not terrible. There, that's it. And the writing is tolerable in places. It even approaches good in some places, but not many. Fantastic Four is a story that's been told so many times I don't need to tell you what it's about. These guys get superhuman powers somehow, except they're never really referred to as powers. They're referred to as some other thing, which I can't remember for the life of me what it is. Like I said, this film is nothing. It does not even want to be a superhero film, I don't think. I like a lot of the actors in this. Miles Teller's pretty good in most things. Kate Mara's pretty good in most things. I want to like Michael B. Jordan, because he seems like an alright person. Miles Teller's a terrible person, you know, there's a Vanity Fair article I think it was that you should read, which if I remember I'll put a link in the description to it. But, beyond that, the acting in this is okay. These people were handed what they were given and they did the best they could. This film's effects are worse than the ones from the old Fantastic Four film back in the early 2000s. Literally. Those effects were better than these. These effects look like they were cooked up by someone in After Effects or Motion in about 10 minutes. Because there's nothing to it. Some of it, like Reed Richards' arm stretch thing, that looked B-movie level. I mean, that's literally what it was. It was B-movie level effects in some places. But it's not as if you see them very often, because they use them maybe like 3 or 4 times throughout the whole film. Like, this film doesn't want to be about superheroes, and if you're going to be a superhero film, and yeah, sure, if you want to tell a wider story using superheroes as a frame, go for it. But you got to remember that you're using superheroes as your framing device. You can't forget your framing device, otherwise your whole concept falls apart. And that's what this does. It is something which might one day have been good, but nothing, I mean nothing, should make you want to see this film. If you want to have some kind of a reaction to a film, Jesus Christ, go and see Pixels. Ironically, Pixels was advertised at the start of this film. The trailer was played before the start when I watched it, and sitting halfway through, I couldn't help but think, yeah, I'd rather have gone and seen Pixels, because then I might have some kind of reaction to it. But this has nothing. Nothing. I sat there feeling numb and empty, except I was eating popcorn, so I wasn't really empty. The only bright side of this is that Fox might finally give up and give the Fantastic Four franchise back to Marvel. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm sorry this was a bit of a downer one, but there's not really much I could say. It's just, Fantastic Four is not worth your time. It's not worth anyone's time. But if you liked my vague, random, rambling critique of it, you can click the like button if you feel like it. And if you want, you can click subscribe to see next week's review of absolutely anything. I know there's a lot going on, but that's not me not being incredibly vague about what I'm seeing. The film is called Absolutely Anything. My reason for choosing this film over the other films that are coming out next week, this is going to be Robin Williams' last role. This was the role he did before he passed away. And Robin Williams is one of, I believe, to be the greatest comedic talents ever to have roamed the earth. And I want to see what his final film is. Plus it's got Simon Pegg in, which bodes kind of well.